Hey Centra, thanks so much for tuning in to Open Enrollment again. This is video 4, and this week we're going to answer the question, how do I choose what's best for me? We're going to look at things that you should consider in order to choose the best healthcare plan and the best combination of options for you and your family. So Aubrey, as we start today, what things should people keep in mind?
That's a great question. You know, when we get into open enrollment season and we log into our open enrollment portal, there's all kinds of options that we can add on and choose. And quite often, I think it's really easy to just pull towards the cheaper option. But that isn't always the best case, depending on some certain needs that you might have as a family or as an individual.
Okay.
So some of those things might be considering your age. Where are you at in the spectrum of life? And what might impact you in the coming years are really good considerations. The other thing that you want to take into thought is any pre-existing conditions that you or a family member might have.
Okay.
All of that might impact the option that you choose and what is best for you and your family.
Great. So we've talked about age. Age is something to consider any pre-existing health conditions. So if you're younger and don't have any pre-existing health conditions, your choices and your options are going to look different from somebody who might be a little older and have some pre-existing health conditions. And those are also criteria that people should consider with dependents on their plans as well. Any additional things that we should consider? I know you had mentioned finances up front, so talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so I think it's a really good stewardship thing for each one of us to do, to consider what plan is best for us financially as well. We really need to take care of ourselves, and at Centra we provide you with a lot of opportunities to do that. You might not need everything that's offered to you as an employee. We provide you with a lot of opportunities to buy up and add on to your health plan. We do that purposefully because we want you to be able to take care of yourself and live your best life. But what you do want to consider is what that financial cost might look like for you and your family. So what I would suggest that you do is take all the plan information, lay one next to the other, if you're comparing one plan to another, and just see what that would look like from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, from your deductibles, your co-insurance, just the things that you know you spend each year, and just see where you lie at the end of the year when it comes to those costs.
Good to know, and I think those are good tips. And the other thing that you might consider as well is, even though we all hope that we're going to have a healthy year, and we start the year out thinking and hoping that we're going to have a healthy year, that's not always the case. And so look at your plans, and when you're comparing different options, what's it going to look like for you if you have a significant health event, or if you and a member of your family have a significant health event? How's that going to impact you? And so what's the best coverage in that case as well? We've talked about a lot of different things to consider today, and I hope that has educated you again to make great decisions for your family, that we've kind of armed you with tools moving forward. Next week we're going to start to dive into the different plans that we have, starting with medical plans, and just really walk you through all the different options that Centra has to offer you as a teammate. So thanks so much for joining us this week, and we will see you soon.